Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway here in Los Angeles. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. They work now on 2nd and 9. Now it's Herbert. A little short pass. This is Everett. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
Baylor Tigers. Baylor Tigers.
3rd and long, it's Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 21. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They could probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
Herbert. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this. They snap it to Herbert. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. On 1st down, Hurts. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Here's a 2nd and 8. Hurts sets up to throw it. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
OP. 59. Ready.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Little short pass. This is Everett. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Running on 1st down, Eckler. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15.
21.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. This is swung out to Eckler. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Now Herbert going to shift his guys around. Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert, they'll roll him out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
Great. Easy, 63, back.
Throwing is Hurts. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Khalil Mack from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a man manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 30. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Quick slant here to Smith. Touchdown! Devontae Smith, 30 yards. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
Go Lion. Go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Williams brings it in. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Baylor tight.
Herbert now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Home trips right. Ready.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
63.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This is Smith with the ground. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held him to no gain.
63, 63, 63, 73, 70. Hey, thumbs up, alert. Crowd left, Yanni. Crowd left, Yanni. Crowd left, Yanni. Hey, easy, 63, 63, back.
Second down. Here's Hurts. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not only did they drop it, looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
3rd quarter starts with a run from Swift. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
73, 73.
A handoff, Swift running to the left. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
A yard, all they need, but it's 3rd down.
63, 63, 63.
He'll look to throw. That is caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Hurts sets up to throw it. Smith catches left side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, a 22.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Silver. King.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 2nd and a couple. Here's a handoff to Swift. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift, 28 yards. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Crowd right. Hey, ram.
From his own end zone, Herbert. And this is caught by Williams. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. Eckler now between the tackles. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's Herbert now on second down. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Crowd right.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Being chased out left. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Let's go. Hey. Ready.
Second and 10. Here's Herbert once more. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Baylor Tigers.
To the air again, Herbert. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. Still going inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick-6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here. And that one, it backfired in a big way.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Elliott now to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Here's Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. Finding space at the 40. And finally down at the 41-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. On first down, Justin Herbert forced out to his left. Going deep here for Allen. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Up the middle with Eckler. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
Hey, Ram.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
Hey, Kappa. Go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line.
A gain of 23 yards.
Back to throw here, Herbert. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Hey, go Lion.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Eagles force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his